And we are live, guys. Welcome to yet another live stream for Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling, and today's topic is a little bit different. Your wind at sea. If you think about your life in general, there's a lot of things going on. Now let's compare this to the wind at sea, and let's say you're a European seafarer that is going to cross the Atlantic Ocean and arrive hopefully in America, as an example. And you are striving to get there as fast as possible because it is the promised land. And what is the most critical aspect? You need, of course, to have wind, because wind will actually help you and propel you to the right place. And then you just need to set your sails according to what is the best way to get to the Americas. You can set the sails and make the wind work for you, right? So let's say wind is issues or problems. Okay, but sometimes winds can become very ferocious, like very big, and it can become like too much issues. And you lose overview, you lose what's happening. Maybe you have some of your crew fall overboard and die, or maybe you have like things break on the ship because of that's what's happening. Maybe the ship is almost going completely under, but at the same time you are progressing surely but slowly towards your end goal. Now, why am I trying to say this? Well, you need to pick your winds, because your life is pretty much the way it is because of your choices. Now, of course, if you're a seafarer, you can't really predict the wind, you can't really choose what's going to happen out there at sea, but in your life, you can. You see, your issues, your problems, are very often the product of your environment, the people around you, or the mindsets that you have adopted from the people around you, that you still have. It can be the way you've been raised, it can be from your friends, it can be from movies or music that you watch or listen to, it can be from your religion, it can be from anything that's in your life that's affecting your mindset in a positive or a negative way. Now, positive way means that it actually believes in you, it helps you, it doesn't put a limit to your thinking or a limit to who you are or what you can become, and it allows you to explore the world in order for you to understand what you really want, and then allows you to get it. Now, what's negative in your environment is people or things or environments that basically say that you're not supposed to do this, or you can't do this. This is not for you. You need to choose this path, and etc., etc., etc. So, in terms of your wins in your life, let's say, for example, your full-time job is very inconsistent hours, and it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, if those hours are very few and limited, and it doesn't take over your entire life, then inconsistent hours is not a big deal. But if inconsistent hours at your job is taking over your life so much that you can't plan, that you can't put in new habits, that you can't do anything different with your life, what ends up happening is that you're stuck at this job for a long period of time. And if your expenses is just as much as your income during this period of time, you'll always be stuck in that job. And that's not how you get to the promised land of your dreams. So maybe an inconsistent job is massive winds, a ferocious storm that's happening where you're tossed to and fro all over the place, and it's not helping you. Because you can't set your sails. There's no way you can set your sails during that time. You're just trying to survive, and then you're not necessarily getting closer to your goal or to the promised land. What other things are ferocious winds out there that doesn't allow you to set your sails? Is it your life partner? Are you not the one who wears the pants and chooses where this family is going? Is it your mother? Is it your father? Is it your friends that are basically saying, why are you doing this? Like, you're working so hard and you don't have any time for yourself, and you don't you don't go out and party with us. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, who is it? What is it in your life that are ferocious winds that is basically controlling your life and telling you to do this and to do that and to do this, and you know that this is not taking you to your promised land? Make that list. Figure out what it is for you. And use a high-value coach to maybe figure out how to cut these things out of your life so that you can find consistency. Things that are consistent, an environment that's consistent, positively consistent, that will believe in you, and that will make you believe in yourself, and that will help you to be consistent in the most important habits that will take you to the promised land of your dreams. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. I'll see you again tomorrow.